Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 223. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, and then you can join me on camera after I do the weather, and we can talk about stuff, in Durham and whatnot. Let me put on my specs, remove my keyboard, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm on the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also city, county, and state governments. So just go up and down the page, see what you can sign up for. In fact, let me tell you real quick about the LEAP program because the applications are only open through the end of next month. And that'll be here before you know it. Hey, Dave is here. Hey, Dave. Hello, my wonderful YouTube friend, indeed. Hey, Dave. Hope you had a good weekend. It was a little, weather-wise, it was interesting because Friday it was like 75. It was warm. The kids were running around in their t-shirts. And today we're back to winter. So what can I say? So Dave was saying, our schedules have been off kilter. Missed you, bud. Thanks, Dave. I was frustrated because I had a lot of things to do on Friday, and I pre-recorded the show, but then the recording wasn't available at the time that I needed to be available to schedule it for noon on Friday, and so I actually had to leave before I could do anything, and so that was kind of a waste. But anyway, these things happen. What can you do? So let's get started with the show. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the LEAP program. So if you're low income and it's getting cold again, you want to make sure that you can keep your heat on. If you have fallen behind in terms of paying your heating bill or you think you're going to fall behind soon, check out DSS, Durham County Department of Social Services. They handle this federal program with local payments to Duke Energy or wherever you're getting your heat. So basically, the way it works is that if you're accepted, you have to go ahead and apply. And there's lots of different ways to apply, all of which are on the Durham Skywriter Word page. Go to durhamskywriter.com and then go down to the Word page. So basically, you can call, go online, stop in, apply. If once you're okayed, then they will make one payment of $3, $4, or $500 on your behalf to make sure that you're caught up, etc. So it's a great program. It's really great. So you only have until the end of next month. Although I would go ahead, if you think you might need this, I would go ahead and apply now because the money is being spent as the applications come in and they might run out before the end of the month. You never know. There's a lot of need out there. And so if the money gets spent before you apply, you miss out. So go ahead and apply today or at least this week if you can. All righty. And there's the WIHW, the LIHWAP, the Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. Also run by DSS, where if you're in danger of having your water service cut off, check out this program. Same deal. They'll help you get caught up so that your water will not be shut off. You can't live without water. Certainly not. Okay, and now let's take a little. Oh, wait, let me see if there are any city vacancies this week. Let me just scroll back up. Wait, today is there is a vacancy. Okay, so there is one vacancy on the Citizens Advisory Commission. So if you're interested in that, or at least you want to learn more about it, then on the Word page, scroll down to where you see City of Durham. You can see the calendar. Click on that link and you'll see what's going on with that vacancy. And if you want to fill it, let the city know by end of day Wednesday. Okay, now the Durham County Libraries, with it being Monday, they're all open until 8, and then they reopen on tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. All right, let's check. Oh, right. Election day is March 3rd, which is actually, how is that next week already? Yeah. Okay. But you can vote early. Maybe you're going to be out of town March 3rd, or maybe you're just going to be so busy that, and you're not sure if you'll be able to get out to vote. So, what you can do is to vote early. You can vote this week. And let me make sure that I have this right. Um, yes, the last day that you can vote early will be Sunday. Wait, Saturday, February 28th. Yes. So all this week you can vote up to 7:30 tonight. So here's all the different places that you can vote. The main library, 300 North Roxbury. Well, I'll just tell you the venues, and then the addresses are right there on the word page. So the main library downtown, the North Regional Library, the Duke University Karsh Alumni Center, North Carolina Central University's Turner Law Building, South Regional Library, Durham County Board of Elections, the Eno River Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, and the East Regional Library. So you can vote at any of those places during the week. And you can vote, let's see, yeah, on Saturday, then that's it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until Tuesday, March 3rd to vote. All right. And let's check Durham Tech. Did I just make a rhyme? Durham Tech, they have these wonderful classes. Now, they don't have anything scheduled for, like an in-person class, but there are classes that you can take online. These are one-off classes, so just like one workshop. And Dave, yeah, you're absolutely right. Get out there and vote, people. Definitely, because it's so important to vote. People don't think their vote counts until the person they wanted to win loses. Just saying. Vote. Okay. So here are some classes that you can take. These are, like I said, one-off workshops. They're live. They're on Zoom. You can ask questions. And this is set up for people who want to start their own businesses. So here's a class. Build a 3D brand, crafting an authentic business identity. Wow, that's going to be tonight from 6 until 7:30. That sounds interesting. Here's another one. Set up your website to be SEO friendly, to be found on search engines. And SEO is search engine optimization. I think that's the word. Basically, it's getting discovered online so that people can do business with you. If they can't find you, they can't do business with you, right? They can't buy your items or use your service or whatever it is that you're in business for. So you definitely want to find various ways to be discovered. So you can learn all about that tonight at 6 o'clock, from 6 until 8. One more. Startup loans, how to strengthen your loan application with better financial management. So that's going to be tonight from 7 until 8. All right. Oh, let me see if SCORE has anything going on. Service Corps of Retired Executives, where you can get a mentor. They have classes in person, online. They're also for entrepreneurs. Let's see. Um, okay, their next class will be on Wednesday. It'll be online. Navigating the Legal Landscape Essentials for Starting Your Small Business. That'll be at noon. Speaking of which, let me scroll back up to Legal Aid of North Carolina because they have workshops sometimes. Let's see. Oh, see, I'm glad I checked. So tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Wait. Wait a minute. I have Tuesday, but I think I meant to say Thursday. Social Security, Disability, Listen and Learn. So that's actually going to be on Thursday. And let me write this down because it looks like I made a mistake. I have Tuesday. Um, okay, let me just check. I have Tuesday the 26th, and I know that Thursday is the 26th. Let me write that down. Legal aid check date 226. See? Proof that I'm not perfect. Not that anybody ever said that I was anything close to that, but we all make mistakes. The important thing is to catch them and fix them, which is what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's go to the To Your Health page where you can take part in medical studies and help local scientists and universities to, with their products and their, their let's see, their ideas. Let's put it that way. Now, for example, there's Petrovsky Research, and they are trying to figure out ways to help people with memory problems, like people with Alzheimer's, dementia, who have a tough time sleeping. And if you're a caregiver of someone with Alzheimer's, you already know it is hard to get them to sleep because they're up all, well, not always, but very often they're up all night and keeping everybody awake. My dad used to wake everybody up in the morning at 3 o'clock, saying it's time for school after everybody was grown and everything. So, yeah, you can take part in this study if you're taking care of someone with memory problems and you want to, maybe they can help with the study. And I think they use music and different ways of getting them to relax, slow down, and to snooze. There's other tests, other studies that you can participate. There's got to be at least a dozen. I've taken part in the Strive study, which is run by North Carolina State, I believe. Let's see. Um, yeah, it's all about studying your liver to make sure that your liver is totally healthy and to see what you are um, being exposed to in terms of air quality, the quality of your surroundings, keeping your liver is healthy because I think it's the liver that cleans the blood. Right, the kidney cleans the urine, and the liver cleans the blood. So anyway, got to keep that healthy for sure. So you might want to check that out. Alrighty, now I'm looking for the blood drives because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So let's see if there's any opportunities. The next opportunity with the American Red Cross is going to be on Thursday. So I'll remind you about that on Wednesday. And Blood Connection, they do the same thing. Their next opportunity is Wednesday. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow. What I will tell you about right now, though, is the Health Equipment Loan Program, also known as HELP. It's a county program, Durham County program, where you can donate things like canes, wheelchairs, walkers, things to help you in the bathroom and around the house. So you donate these items if you don't no longer need them, and then they clean them and fix them up, and then they loan them out for 3 months at a time, which is really great for people who don't have money or insurance or either. So it's great for people who have elderly folks at home, people who maybe just got out of the hospital and you're not going to need this, item for, forever. So check it out. They're only open 2 days a week though. So the health equipment loan program is open on Tuesdays from 10 until 2, and then Fridays from 1 until 5. And they are located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. Definitely check them out because it's a great service. Going to the top of the page, clicking on the big blue Health Events button to see if there are any health events I can tell you about. Let's see, today's the 23rd. Oh, okay. Duke's Prostate Cancer Support Group meeting is today. That's going to be online from 4 until 6. Definitely register for that if you're interested. And then tomorrow, the Younger Onset Support Group will be meeting tomorrow evening. And I'll tell you more about that during tomorrow's show, just to let you know what's coming up. In fact, let me just rattle off a couple of things happening this week. The Younger Onset Support Group, the Duke Dementia Morning Care Partner Support Group on Wednesday, the LGBTQIA Plus Cancer Support Group on Wednesday evening, and then two events. The American Dance Festival has two events, one on Thursday in person, one virtual on Friday for people with Parkinson's to help get them moving and more active. All right, and now let's see what's going on at the Durham Center for Senior Life by going to the Senior Scope page. Let's see. Don't forget to sign up for the Durham Senior Games. It's so important for those of you who like to be competitive and for those who like to see if I can find my copy of the registration packet. There's so much happening. I have so much here on my desk. But anyway, it is time to sign up. Is this it? That's it. So you can sign up now until you only have until next Friday, March 6th. So you want to sign up. It's so much fun. I mean, you can participate they have sports and they have the arts. So in terms of the sports that you can participate in, and tell all your friends who are age, what is it, 60 plus, I think it is. Wait, I have a whole write-up on the Senior Scope page. Let's see. Let me see. Oops. Wait a minute. What page did I put it on? There it is. Yeah, I actually did a write up it's on the senior page and also the sports page. So you can pick up schedules and registration packets, of course, at their downtown office, DPR's downtown office on Cleveland, but also Edison Johnson, 500 West Murray Avenue, Holton, 401 North Driver. IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Recreation Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue. The Lion Park Recreation Center, 1309 Halley Street. Walltown Park, 1308 West Club Boulevard. And W.D. Hill, 1308 Fayetteville Street. And I picked this up at the Durham Center for Senior Life, and we'll be talking about that in a second. But in terms of the sports, let me tell you what they have. I'm not going to list everything, but let's see. Okay. They have track and field. I guess it's running and throwing things. Horseshoes, swimming, croquet, shuffleboard, table tennis, also known as ping pong, basketball shooting, basketball 3-on-3, bocce, which is like lawn bowling, tennis. Did I mention horseshoes? Okay, horseshoes, pickleball, bowling, cycling, golf, cornhole, and that's it. That's a lot. I think you have to pay extra for let's see, golf and something else. Wait a minute. So registration is $20, 18 with the Play More card. I don't live too far from the firehouse. Extra fee for golf and bowling. Right. Now, if you're not into sports, there's the arts. You can compete in the arts. And if you don't feel competitive, it's fine. You can display if you don't care about winning ribbons and stuff, you just want people to see your art, you can definitely enter the silver arts just for that purpose. And in terms of the arts, they have visual arts, and that includes, painting and photography, sculpture, mixed media, heritage arts like quilting, needlework, knitting, crocheting, basket weaving, pottery, wood carving, weaving. They have wood turning, jewelry making, stained glass, and toll, whatever that is, toll, and decorative painting. Then they have literary arts, and there's poetry, short story, essay, not autobiographical, and then life experience, which is autobiographical. Then they have ceramics, and then they have performing arts. They have vocal, instrumental, dance, cheerleading, line dancing. Okay, small group, large group, any of these participatory events, comedy, drama. That sounds like fun. And there you go. So you can do all of these things solo, small group, that's four or less, medium group, 5 to 10, and then large group, 11 or more. So maybe your senior church choir can participate in the vocal part. That sounds kind of cool. You might want to look into that. So anyway, register by next Friday, March 6th, and participate in the Durham Senior Games and Silver Arts. Such fun. Now, the actual competition is April 20th through May 7th. All right. Now, let's see what's going on at the Durham Center for Senior Life. 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. And let's see, today's Monday. So let's see. Bible study starts in about 20 minutes at 12:45. Then they show movies. Yes, they have a theater. So at 1 o'clock, with free popcorn, you can watch a film. Let's see, today's film is Annie. I wonder which one. I think they've redone Annie a few times. But yeah, they'll be showing Annie. Okay, great music. So that'll be shown today at 1. And then they're going to have advanced watercolor at 1, lifeline dancers at 3:30, and then tomorrow morning they're going to have seniors on the move line dancing at 8:35. Just Ask George from 9 until 11, and that's where you take your technology and learn how to use it. Talk Tuesdays from 9 until noon, where counseling students from North Carolina Central University, they meet one-on-one, and then they can talk with you about things that are bothering you or things that you need some help with, and then they can give you some mental health resources to keep you healthy. Okay, the Open Art Studios from 9 until 12:30, so you can paint or sculpt to your heart's content. Basic Spanish is from 9:30 until 10:30. Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Yoga Your Way from 10 until 11. And there's a red FB next to it, which means you can attend that class from home by watching the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. If you can't get out of the house, that's a good way to do that. And then Keep It Moving, Gentle Exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. Belly Dance for Fitness at 11:30. Crocheting Club at noon, and then Pinochle and other card games starting at noon, and afternoon bingo at 1. That is a lot. Let me also mention that there is an independent. Oh wait, I didn't check the special events. Let me check the special events real quick. Ooh, going on right now is the Joy of Music. Wow, for 20 more minutes. So you missed that one. Okay, but let's see what else is going on. Oh, starting in 4 minutes, the senior legal advisor presentation. Rick Messimer, he is like the man. He knows so much about legal topics that are of special interest to seniors, and he is very knowledgeable. It's really fun to listen to him talk and to hear his accent. I think he's from New York. So 12:30 until 1:30. That's today. Let's see. Now the monthly member check-in is going to be on Wednesday, just so you know. In fact, let me tell you about that now, even though it's Wednesday at 12:15. You might have an idea or two for an activity, a class, a activity class service. Maybe you want to teach something. Maybe you want to learn something and just ask if they're ever going to have, for example, a Portuguese class or whatever. So if you have any ideas, that's when you meet with the big shots over there at the Durham Center for Senior Life. That will be on Wednesday at 12:15 in the theater. You can bring your own lunch and share your ideas, because I'll bet half the classes that they have and half of the events, especially events that they have at the senior center, I'll bet more than half of them are suggested by people who are members. So if you have an idea, let them know. Let them know. They might want to jump on that. All righty, I think that is it. Yeah, just check the weather. Put my iPad down here, grab my phone, and let's look at the weather. It's cold. It was so warm on Friday. Oh my goodness. It was like 70 something. But right now it's only 39. But it is winter. So it's cold. It's going up to 41, which isn't really too bad. So it's supposed to be partly sunny right now. And the sun just came out a little bit. And then starting at around 3 o'clock, it'll be cloudy the rest of the day. Now, tomorrow, the high will be 45, a little better, partly sunny. Wednesday, 57 and cloudy. Thursday, 62, which is nice, but there's a 90% chance of rain. And then back down to 56 and a 70% chance of rain on Friday. And then on Saturday, 65 and sunny. That's more like it. And then Sunday, 67 and partly sunny. That is also more like it. And looking ahead to next week, looks like it starts out with the 50s. Not bad. And Dave is saying, have a wonderful week. Thank you, buddy. Fist bump. Thanks so much for being here, Dave. I really appreciate you for sure. Absolutely. Dave lives in Texas and he still shows up. I love it. I love it. Let me check my favorite cities, right? Just a couple of them, because I heard there's a lot of snow in New York, but in Chicago, it's 24, so we can't complain, can we? Going up to 27, and it's windy too. Okay. New York, I know they're having a blizzard right now, and it's supposed to snow until 6 tonight. It's 32 right now, going up to 34 in New York. And let's see some of my other favorite cities. Boley, Oklahoma, 41, going up to 52. Why can't I turn this? Wait a minute. What's going on with this thing, this app? There you go. Los Angeles, 64, going up to 81. Bless their hearts. 81 degrees. Well, it'll be 81 before we know it, folks. Wow. I can't say that I'm jealous at all. Talladega, Alabama, 37. Oh my goodness. Going up only to 39. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, that is it for the weather. So I do hope that maybe you can get out a little bit and have a little walk in the brisk air for your health. And with that, have a beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm live tomorrow. Oh, my next event tomorrow that I have to go to is not until 2:30. So yes, I'll be doing the show live tomorrow at noon. If you want to come on, you're always welcome. You don't need an invitation. You don't have to ask for permission. If you just decide, hey, I've got some information to share on Pat's show, yeah, just click on the link. The link will be different now. The link is different every day. I use a program called EVMux, which enables me to broadcast at the same time to YouTube, Facebook, and believe it or not, Twitch, and soon to come Instagram. So it's a different link every day. If you ever want to come on, just watch the show live. Click on that link, and I'll bring you on after I do the weather. And with that, have a beautiful afternoon. Ciao for now.